So hello everyone, and I hope everyone is well. First of all, let me apologize for the delay in getting these homework assignments out, these solutions that you requested. I was a little busy, so again, I really apologize for that. Okay, so I have one question here that's an interesting question, and I want to go over it with you. Suppose you purchase a 10-year bond with a 6% annual coupon. You hold the bond for 4 years and sell it immediately after receiving the fourth coupon. So you're going to get 4 coupons, and then I guess you're going to sell it, and the next 6 coupons are going to go to the person who bought it. The question is, what are they going to buy it for, right? That bond's got to have a price after the 4th year. Now, the bond's yield to maturity was 5%. Okay, that's the current market rate for the bond when you purchased and sold the bond. So they want to know what cash flow will you pay and receive from the investment in the bond per $100 face value, and what is the internal rate of return of your investment, which we kind of have to use Excel for. And they say assume annual compounding, right? All right, so let's look at the solution here, and it's a little tricky. So as you can see, the cash flows start at time t0, right, when you purchase the bond. So the coupons you're going to receive, I don't think we have to do a calculation for, right? 6% of $100 is $6, right? So you're going to get a $6 coupon, and you're going to get 4 of them, as it said, right? Now, the question is, what is the price of the bond when you at time t0, when you bought it, right? What should you have paid? What should someone have paid for this bond when you bought it? Because basically, the interest rates had changed, right after you bought it, right? So if we use either this equation here, or we can use this equation here, okay? What we can do is, first of all, let me see if I can move this up. I guess I can't. So here's the price of the bond at T0. The yield to maturity had gone to 5%, okay? So here's the coupon payments, okay? And here you are getting your money back if you would have held it to maturity, right? So the price is, current price at time T0 is 107.72, okay? This assumes you're going to hold it, right, for 10 years. Now, but you're not going to hold it for 10 years, right? So the price of the bond that you sold after the 4th coupon at the same yield to maturity now is going to be 6 years, okay? Whoever bought it only has it for 6 years. And they're going to get $6 coupons, right? And basically, the face value, again, is going to be $100 when it matures, like as in this case. So for the 6 years that someone else is going to hold it, the price of the bond is now going to be $105.08, which is going to be less because there's less coupons. Does that make sense to everybody? 4 coupons were paid already. Okay? So here's the cash flows, right? Here's the price at T0. And basically, here's the cash flows coming in. Now, this 4th cash flow reflects what? $6 coupon plus the current price of the bond going out from 4 to 10. Okay? You see that for the next 6 years. Right? So these are the cash flows. So here is the cash flow, as we said. Let me scroll down. Sorry about this. Having a little trouble scrolling here. So here's the cash flow at time T0, right? And it's just the current price of the bond you would have paid at that yield to maturity. And basically, here's the payments for the $6, as I said. So really, that's basically it. So basically, when you sold the bond, right, someone had to buy it at this price, again, because you paid less for the coupons. They paid less, there's less coupons. Now, the question is, what is the internal rate of return of your investment? So the internal rate of return of your investment is simply the $6 coupons plus the cash you received here, the price of the bond, right, for the 4 years. Because you notice it says your investment, right? So it's the coupon plus the future value, which in this case now is only 105.08, not 100, right? So the you solve this equation here, or we can pop this into Excel, okay, and basically get the internal rate of return in Excel, 6666 and 105.08, right? This is 111.08, okay? So that would give you 107.72. So now I brought up Excel and I put the cash flows for the last part in Excel. You see that right here? I'm trying to get the internal rate of return. So here's the cash flows from the very last part of that question. And I didn't even bother taking a guess. But you can see by putting the cash flows in, it tells me the internal rate of return is 5%. And that's all you got to do. And I'll just say, okay, let's see what it does. 5%. And that was the answer. Okay. All right, thanks. I have another one I'm going to do in a little while. So this is the first one.